We just announced the final speaker lineup for this year's Optica Executive Forum. And I think you will agree, this is the most influential forum in the optical communications world. The one-day gathering takes place during OFC 2025 on March 31st. Remember that OFC has now moved to San Francisco. Let me explain why you need to be there and why the meeting is so important right now. The overall theme this year, and I believe for many years to come, is the rapid transformation of global network infrastructure driven by the huge demands from artificial intelligence. Yet, companies like NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft, Meta are each telling us that a single approach will not fit all. We begin with a keynote from Amin Vahdat describing Google's vision for next-generation optical infrastructure. Amin is responsible for cloud computing, storage, and networks. His vision may well define our future. Our opening panel brings together Walid Wakim from Infinera, James Feger from Lumen, Brad Kummer from Cogent, and Colin Wallace from Microsoft. They will dissect how AI and decentralization are reshaping network loads. We expect them to explore the economic drivers behind network investments. How does this translate into technical demands at the physical layer? And of course, what are the new standards and quality control requirements that hyperscalers are placing on their suppliers? As we move towards 800G and beyond, optical modules and interconnects are evolving rapidly. A discussion between market leaders is needed now. We will have Ranchen Yu from Innolight, Helen Senos from Siena, James Zhang from Eoptolink, Julie Enge from Coherent, and Tom Williams from Cisco, focusing on the race towards 800G and 1.6 tera adoption. We will also discuss the new coherent optical technologies enabling faster and more efficient interconnects between data centers. Perhaps the most important industry shift is the transition from copper to optics. Ryan Lachman from Macom, Loin Nguyen from Marvell, Manish Mehta from Broadcom, and Adit Narasimha from the newcomer Astera Labs will discuss the latest advancements in lasers, modulators, and photonic integrated circuits. This session will also tackle critical questions. Where is the line between copper and optics? And how do we scale silicon photonic foundries to meet the demand? Our traditional CEO panel features Hong Ho, CEO of Semtech, Gary Smith, CEO of Siena, Alan Lowe, who just stepped down as CEO of Lumentum and now is a member of the board, and Jim Anderson, with his first appearance at the Exec Forum since he was appointed CEO of Coherent. Then comes the panel that we all have been waiting for, featuring Drew Arduino from Meta, Andy Bechtolsheim from Arista, Pradip Sidhu from Microsoft, and Ashkan Seyedi from NVIDIA. In what we expect to be a very controversial discussion, we will compare their visions for photonics in AI clusters. After a full day of datacom discussions, we will wrap up hearing the vision from a giant in the telecom world. This year, our traditional business fireside chat features Aaron Worley of Sayo. The future of optical networking is being written on March 31st, and not only by the impressive speakers, but by all the attendees. Register now to speak your mind, share your vision, and expand your cloud-based Rolodex. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the room.